just off target.
Positive sign for Vincenzo Montela's men is that Vasquez is getting a lot of touches. That shot going just wide by Sarabia, but still Vasquez getting involved. And a player of his talent, that's only a positive thing for Sevilla. Franco Vasquez, if he can be the center of the attack, or at least the attack can flow through him, that's a positive sign for Sevilla, something that should worry Atleti.
Has had a bit of trouble adjusting to Spanish football, Franco Vasquez, after lighting things up in Serie A, where even as an Argentine-born player, he earned himself a cap for the Italian national team and became a naturalized Azzurri player. It's chased down by Mercado, who will leave it for Rico. This game is going on live here, but there's also action over at Mestalla, where Valencia and Alaves are playing the first leg of their quarterfinal. Here's Hernan Perez with an early effort for Alaves as he strikes the woodwork. And Valencia dodged the bullet.
Great work by Alaves, Hernan Perez. I think people forget Alaves, and you mentioned it. They were finalists last year in this tournament. They've made it to the quarterfinals this year. Valencia has been a bit of a revelation in La Liga, so that affair should be very exciting and interesting as well. But Alaves on the road with an early opportunity, just unlucky by going off the post. But don't take Alaves lightly, that's for sure, and I'm sure Valencia isn't.
Alaves, as you mentioned, going to the final against Barcelona last season, finishing 3-1 in that final. All swung in for Griezmann, who could not bring it under control. Squirts out for Rico. But the only Alaves goal in that final, courtesy of Theo Hernandez, the brother of Lucas.
They, of course, at Real Madrid, so a little bit of a Madrid derby within the family. I wonder who the parents are cheering for, Lucas and Theo. Maybe they'll just say Getafe and be neutral. It's a Madrid team, but it's not Atleti or Real.
Corsia putting a stop to the Atleti attack on the near side. Let's have a look at that free kick routine.
For Sevilla, they had more numbers in the area, but Griezmann well-timed his run, I should say, and Juanfran able to pick him out. Just the first touch a little too heavy, but that's got to be concerning for Sevilla's defense. You have more players in the area, more defenders than Atleti attackers, and yet Griezmann is still able to get a touch onto it. That should not happen.
Vitolo trying to get his way around Corsia. Kept in by Lucas. Quickly brought down. Free kick coming up for Atleti, restarted after Sarabia's foul. And that has been a common theme in the early going, the long ball straight forward to Douglas or Diego Costa. This is Juanfran sends a cross in, it's dealt with by Longley.
And that's the threat of Diego Costa right there. Made that run, and the ball eventually went out wide and out some space and then sent in the cross. And that leads to a corner kick. So even though Diego Costa has not had a shot on frame yet, his presence is still affecting the Sevilla defense and enhancing the Atleti attack.
First corner driven to the edge of the 6, and there's Douglas Costa. It won't count. Foul whistled against Costa, and he thought he had the opener. Well, he scored 2 goals in his first 3 games with Atleti, nearly made it 3 and 4.
That is a great play by Diego Costa. The referee says a foul. I'm interested to see the replay here. Did he go over the back or push the defender in the back? That appears to be the case. We'll take another look at it here. He is going up against Mercado. Oh, I don't see a foul there. Mercado is grabbing his arms as well. Those are 2 players locked in a duel to try to win the ball. In fact, he doesn't push off at all. He uses his body to get his head onto frame. That's great strength by Diego Costa. That goal should stand. If anything, it might be a foul on Mercado, but it's just 2 players' arms locked together, and Diego Costa using his strength to turn his body and get a head onto it. It should be Atletico 1-0.
You saw the protest there from Diego Simeone. Costa has the goal wiped off the board. 14 minutes gone. Atleti 0, Sevilla 0.
But that's the beauty of Diego Costa, is that you saw the strength there. His arms were locked up with Mercado, and he was still able to use his strength to position his body to get into a position where he could head the ball into the back of the net. Griezmann is a great player, but he could not do that. Griezmann could not do what Diego Costa just did there. And that's why Diego Costa is so important to Atletico Madrid and their goal-scoring capabilities. That should have been a goal. That should be 1-0 for Atletico.